Alright, this is the secondary test of recording software just to see how things are going. Everything so far appears to be working properly. I'm recording properly. So let's give this a go. We're going to go ahead and create new world. Recording test. There we go. Let's see how this does. Hopefully better than the previous tests, but we will see. Alright, but we spawned up on top of a tree. Taking inventory. Alright. We're also going to experiment to see if we can't have our graphics up to a better quality for Minecraft, something that I actually like to see. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start by getting out of this tree. So anyway, so far the tests have been going rather well. I'm thinking that in a couple days I'll actually be able to record my my first legitimate video, which would be a milestone to say the least. So go ahead and get our bearings here. I got chickens. That's good. Chickens are always good. Alright. Got a cave. Loves me caves. Not a very mountain cave, which is fine. That's a start. Might have something useful. Ooh, we got lava. That's always useful. Alright. Let's go ahead and keep exploring a little bit. See if we have any other animals in the vicinity. Ooh, that's a nice mountain, actually. Actually, this is a world worth keeping. I'll have to recreate. I'll have to recreate this this map now. Let's get a closer look at that mountain. Because that is beautiful. Ooh, we've overclocked my we're starting to overheat a little bit. God, that's beautiful. Yeah, this is a world worth keeping. We got lots of trees. We get some pumpkins in the background I see. Let's see if we can't get on top of this mountain. Hey. Alright. Nice little sea. Oh wow. That is a beautiful world, actually. Yeah, we're definitely keeping this world. Keeping this world for future use. I'll do some legitimate solo recording on here when I'm not recording with Brendan. Or 30937, I should say. Gotta get used to referring to him as his screen name, as he'll have to get used to referring to me as Daedalus. Which he has an easier time with that. We get some cows over there that will be useful, especially once I get into brewing. Sugarcane. Let's go ahead and collect the sugarcane right now. Ah, got some iron under there. Another cave. Not much of a cave, but it's a cave nonetheless. All caves are useful in their own way. Alright, let's keep looking around. Let's go ahead and collect a few of these pumpkins. So what this test is going to involve, it's going to involve me just building up a little bit of a starter home. So for now, I'm going to let you go while I find a location to build up
Alright, I found a
my first house.
location to start up my first home.
Got a little farm going on, as you can see here, at the base of the mountain here. Well, I love lakes. I love lakes, so I figured that's where we're going to be. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on building our base. So, as you can see, I've already collected up some resources. And since this is just our first little home, I'm thinking we're just gonna make a nice little shack, like a hunting lodge sort of thing. I like building in odd numbers. But for the sake of diversity, I also like to change it up a little bit. So what I have going on here is I have a 7x8 platform, by which I will then start my first build. Sugarcane grew. Keep expanding that as it grows. Hopefully my wheat grows up here pretty quickly. And once I have a piece, I will go ahead and I will start trying to get some cattle over here. That will be probably my primary source of food for this short test. But we'll see what happens. It's all about this test. We'll see what happens. If this test goes well, like I said, I will probably start doing legitimate recording, and we'll go from there. But we'll see what happens. Otherwise, yeah, this is nice. Playing one of my more favorite games. Well, we ran out of wood. Let's good thing we're in the middle of a forest, huh? Let's get some more. Upgraded my tools. I found some coal while I was out. So should be able to upgrade to iron here in a little while. Hopefully before I legitimately stop recording. But that's how it is. That's the thing about Minecraft, though. It's a fun game, but it has a slow start. It takes a while to get up to the point where you're self-sufficient. But what do you expect? Sandbox games are usually like that. It takes a little while to actually get going. Alright. Let's get some more. Not quite done yet, unfortunately. That's why I usually end up setting up tree farms later on. That way I can minimize my world impact. I like to try to preserve my world as much as possible. Keep the natural terrain as much as possible. If I do have to terraform, I try to make it look natural. In other words, if I have to tear down a hill, partially for a build, I will try to rebuild that hill in such a way that looks like it belongs in the world. Not in such a way where it's just all of a sudden there's this sharp cutoff. Well, I'll do the sharp cutoffs once in a while. It's not my preferred thing to do. But what do you do? Gotta start somewhere. Sometimes that involves a lot of terraforming. That tree's fine. Go ahead and see if we can't get a few more seeds. I think I need 3 more to complete the planting of my wheat garden. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead. And there we go. It's coming along nicely. Okay, there we go. There. All right. That's a start. Well, what I'm going to do now is I am going to, well, since it's starting to get nighttime out, I'm gonna quick hunt down, see if I can't find some sheep. And that way we don't have to worry about mobs spawning in as much. We can just go to bed when nighttime comes. So I'm gonna end it off here for now and see what I can't find. I've finished constructing my little hunting cabin, I guess you can say. My fields are doing well. As you can see, I got pumpkins now. Got some wheat finally grown, which means we're gonna go and we're gonna get ourselves up some of these animals. See, nice little roof here on here. Means I need a pen, which I already constructed one off screen. But let's go ahead first and get this wheat. Always replant. And alright, this is where the cattle are going to go. Right in there. Nice little pen for them. So first let's I already know where there's some cattle a little bit further off. What I like to do is I go and I get the ones that are the furthest off first. That way I can save on my own time. Found a spruce forest off that way a little bit. That's how I got the materials to finish the roof. In fact, I'm thinking that when it comes time for me to expand my building, I am going to probably start doing stuff out over here. But we'll get to that when we get to that. In the meantime, though, we are going to figure out this area first. So let's go ahead and start feeding some cows pasture. I don't need all of them, but I surely would like to get most of them. Hopefully we have a village nearby here. If we do, that's even better. I will take that as an opportunity to raid. Take advantage of that village. Either I'll kidnap and make my own raiding system, or I'll expand on it and make the village more efficient. You can get some iron golem spawning in it, that's even better. but we'll see what happens. Like most things in Minecraft, it all takes time. Time is an abundant resource. Well, we're losing some of the cattle, but we're doing a pretty good job of getting them all. So, let's continue back to base. Probably should have led them around this little area, but yeah, let's do that. Let's go through here. There we go. So far, so good. Yeah, we're doing all right. I'm not worried about those cows. We'll get these next ones over here. The easiest way to lead animals away from something is to hold shift to get there, but that takes too much time. So we're going to avoid using that technique. Let's see if I can't get these cattle as well. Come on. Come on, cow. Come on, Bessie. Want your undivided attention. Try not to fall. We can worry about chickens later. Chickens are actually my... If I do meat, that's my primary because they're the easiest to trap and make a farm out of. Oh yeah, got a nice little herd of cattle right now. Actually, since my farm is up on top, how about we lead them across this way? Come on, you can do it, Bessie. Yeah, come on, come on. Oh, okay, you're a stupid cow. Yeah, I'll say we got a moderately good herd. Enough to start. Found a few sheep, which is always useful. Do is you just drop right down into the pasture and oh, there we go. We now have all the cattle we need. So why don't we go ahead and breed some of them. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of them. There we go. That's a good start. I'll make this place a little more efficient for cattle in a while. And I'll eventually probably even set up a little chicken farm too. But for the sake of getting food for my character to eat, I'm going to go ahead and go through slaughtering all the cows that have gotten away. I actually grew up on a cattle farm, and I can tell you right now that slaughtering cows in Minecraft is much more difficult than in real life. In fact, actually, I might design a little butcher shop for this. Make it a little simpler to slaughter cattle. Maybe even have a little auto cooker. But as I slaughter, I can just have my beef cooked right then and there. Probably do something with lava. I enjoy using using lava blades in my builds. Very simple. Ooh, horses. If I ever find a saddle, I know where to go. Get some nice looking horses there. Maybe they're pretty good horses too. We don't know. I guess we'll find out. Hopefully with the 1.9 updates, things will they'll improve upon some of the existing features. We'll see what happens. I don't hold my breath though. After all, there's a sandbox. Don't need to improve on a sandbox very much. But there we go. We have a nice start to home. Got a herd. I think you're doing very well. Yeah, I should have killed one more. But yeah, I'll quick show what I do to improve my herd's capacity as far as how I'll be getting in and out of that field. Very simple. It's a trick that I actually learned by watching online videos. For the life of me, I can't remember when I learned this. Oh, we got a chicken in there. Oh well. It's a reliable source of eggs. Well, we might as... yeah, no such thing as luck. But, night's coming. Let's go ahead and drop into bed. Keep those mobs away. We don't need any of them yet. I'm not really prepared for taking on any mobs yet. Yeah, I'm thinking over there is where I'll build my legitimate farm. Might raise some more, get some more areas for cattle and such. Get a sheep farm going. Yeah, I think that'll work nicely. And then as for on top of the hill, who knows, maybe a nice little watchtower. Modest castle, who knows? I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. More into the medieval style looks as it is, because, well, they just look good, in my opinion. And of course, once I do start uploading, I'm going to be very happy to see requests come in as far as like, hey, can you try to build this? Can you try to work this out? Especially when it comes to Redstone. Redstone is one of my more favorite things to work with. Obviously, my designing won't be dictated by YouTubing. In the end, I'm playing the game to have fun. As time goes on, I'll even figure out other games that I enjoy. Pumpkins. I love pumpkins. Pumpkin pie is probably going to be one of the main things I eat on this server. On this world. It's easy, it's cheap, it's good. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little bit more caving, get some more materials, try to find enough iron to make a bucket. So that's going to improve the farm dramatically. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you when I get back. Alright, and we're back. I did a little exploring and I discovered some very useful resources down in this cave over here, which I think we will go ahead and collect that now. So, first things first, As an experienced miner, I can say one of my favorite things to have along with me is a stack of gravel, which unfortunately my shovel broke at the least opportune time, but oh well, we'll make do without. Fortunately, there's a nice waterfall right here for us to take advantage of. Hello, zombie. I'm not interested in you right now. I'm interested in this cave. Like I said, I've already explored it some, found some useful resources. So let's go ahead and start collecting them. We're going to need this coal. Might as well use up what's left of my wooden pickaxe to get it. Hopefully no creepers spawn in here. I think I scoped it out enough though to keep myself relatively safe. And yeah, so other than that, things are going pretty good on this first test episode. Next, we're just gonna have to do a little bit of editing. Quite new to it, but so far I think so far we're getting to go along rather well. So, got some coal. Can't wait to start enchanting. Make things a lot easier. More coal. Yeah. Once I get a tree farm going, I'll be using charcoal more often than not. Charcoal's a lot easier. A lot simpler. I know a wooden pickaxe isn't the fastest way to mine, but hey, gotta use up your starting tools somehow. Normally I just end up throwing them in a furnace and using it to cook my first meal on the server, but in this case, there we go. We'll make practical use out of it, using it for the reason it's supposed to be used. And yeah, so love to see what other people are doing too. One thing I'll really enjoy especially is if other people are recording their own episodes, if they share links with me to videos they like. Suggestions too. I'm always open to suggestions about things, especially if somebody notices that I'm doing something that I could be doing better or easier. But by no means is that an invitation to openly criticize. I may not mind criticism. That does not mean I want to be bombarded by it. That just gets annoying. So, by all means, people, make suggestions. And if anybody else happens to be a current YouTuber who enjoys what I see or has suggestions about how to improve my content, by all means, let me know. And I will do everything in my power to see to it that it is done. Yeah, love the iron so much. Once I get myself well established, I'm not gonna be using anything else as far as materials are concerned. I'll use diamonds once in a while, but that will only be for my tools and my weapons, because otherwise iron is generally sufficient. Once I get to enchanting my stuff, especially, find that I don't do much with diamond at all if I can help it. It's just not worth it. It goes to waste on mobs. And when it comes to mobs, I'm generally good enough against mobs that I don't have to worry about dying because of a zombie or a creeper or something. They don't really sneak up on me. Hopefully, too, I finally got the volume level for Minecraft figured out that that a person can actually hear what's going on in world. For example, the fact that I'm breaking blocks. If this doesn't work, well, then I'll just do a small increase of volume until it's actually able to be used. Oh, this cave is becoming a bit of a bust really quickly now, isn't it? But that's okay. That's the point of caving. About spelunking, you explore, see what you can find, get it, and get out. Don't need any mobs spawning down here. Eventually I'll have to set up a nice little grinder area to which means that every cave that I find, I'm gonna need to light it up. Filling them in is kind of out of the question. Suppose I could always use MCEdit, but why use MCEdit for something that I can do fresh? Especially when a lot of my designs are quite simple. I don't really see the point in building extravagant things for myself. Hello, zombie. We'll take care of you later. Good to know that you're there, though. Made way too many pickaxes for this, though. Hopefully, though, where that zombie is, it branches down and actually drops down into lower levels, because, well, it'd be nice to be able to see what all's down there. Hopefully it drops down low enough that we can start getting diamonds and redstone. Gonna need at least 4 diamonds. Solid lava pit not too far away, which is probably where I'm gonna get my initial obsidian to build a nether portal. Nether portals, in my opinion, are... Well, I don't see the point in wasting a pickaxe to gather obsidian. It's one of my least favorite things to do. It takes too long, even when you have an epic pickaxe to get it with. But that's a hurdle that I'll cross once I get to it. Meantime, let's just continue with mining. Getting all the resources. Hello, creeper. Don't explode. Don't. Oh, shit. Ah, there we go. Monster Hunter. Oh. Cool beans. Well, there went my first weapon. Served me well. My boken. Hey. Here we go. Lava level. That's good. Eventually I'll start putting signs up on all of this. There we go. Looking good on iron so far. Let's see if I can't get a full stack before leaving. Gather up this coal too, why not? I need lots of coal, since, like I said, I don't have a tree farm going, which means I don't have what I need for making charcoal. At least not efficiently. Once I have a nice little efficient charcoal farm going, then we'll be really set. And my future plans for this are eventually to have my own dedicated server going, someplace where myself, my friends, and some people I might invite over time can join in, just to play for fun. I certainly have no intentions of this going too business-like, for the simple fact that that gets to be time-consuming. There's one thing that I don't have tons of, it's time. It's nice to be able to play, but I don't need to be able to play constantly. Let's try it on this way, eh? Towards that lava we saw earlier. Alright, let's block that off a little bit. There we go. Keep it for some natural light. What level are we at anyway? We're at 37. Not quite deep enough for diamond level, but we're certainly starting to go down even more. Yeah, I think this cave's gonna work out rather nicely. What I'll probably do is I'll come down here with signs eventually, and use that for marking areas out. Come here, skeleton. You come to me. I'm not coming to you. There we go. All right. So far so good. Yeah, might as well knock this coal out while we're here. I have to leave pretty soon though, for the simple fact that we're getting hungry. And I cooked up that steak. I forgot to bring it along with me. Did I bring any food with me? Yeah, I got some zombie meat if I really need it, but we're good for now. Go ahead and let the character starve a little bit. Why not? There we go. This turning out rather nicely. One thing that Brio and I will have to get in the habit of too is having a set schedule, which is going to be more difficult for him than it is for me, I admit. For the simple fact that I have more time on my plate than he does. But if we get this worked out, and actually can be making some decent money off of this, we can treat this more like a personal business venture. It's kind of funny because he was mentioning to me that had we known, and I agreed, had we known back when we were younger what we knew now, with how the gaming industry and oh shit. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. I think this is a good time though to just quick drop down here and light this area up. This is a good opportunity. We're low. Good opportunity to leave this cave. After I get the rest of these delicious resources, that is. Now we got enough coal. We'll leave that alone. more interested in getting this iron. Like I was saying, this is going to be my primary stuff right here. I'll be using it a lot, especially once it comes time to actually build a beacon. No point in building my beacon out of anything other than stuff like this. It's cheaper to get in the long run. I'll probably start showing footage of stuff that I have been doing online as well. Because, well, I'm going to assume people are interested in my more grandiose builds. Come on, creeper. Let's see if we can't kill you without killing ourselves. Ah, some red shrooms. It'd be really nice if we can find a mushroom island while we're here. I've actually never found one before on a single player server. Usually ends up being that I go to one that other people found. Oh, hello. Don't have the health to waste in a battle. Especially not one against a skeleton there. Tough when you're low on health. Well, we're doing okay. Health is okay. Oh crap. Yeah, it's time to leave the cave. It's time to leave. Hopefully I can get out before I starve to death. That's going down. We need to go. Ah, here we go. I recognize this. Should have definitely blocked that off. In fact, I'll do that once I get back up really quick. I love water, but that's just in the way. Okay, well, let's eat some of the flesh so we don't starve before we get up. This didn't poison me. Oh, hi, it's night out. No wonder. No wonder it was getting dangerous down there. That's not surprising at all now. Okay, we're out. Going home. It's a long, cruel world. We'll see you in the morning. Let's go ahead and get recovered a little bit. That was actually quite terrifying. But yeah, that's that, I'll say. So what I'm gonna do is I will get my iron smelting, and we'll call it the end right here.